This is The Big Story presented by herbchambers.com.
Hi, this is Peter Schworm. I'm a reporter at the City Desk at the Boston Globe. Today we're working on a story about Evacuation Day, otherwise known as St. Patrick's Day, and how the holiday is now changing for public employees. In the summer, the legislature, after receiving much public pressure on this day, which has become a symbol for government entitlement and waste, decided that all government offices in Boston and Suffolk County had to stay open on Evacuation Day. This came as a surprise to government employees who had long enjoyed having the day off for St. Patrick's Day. But as it turns out, the holiday is written into many union contracts. For example, in Boston, many employees who work today will simply get another holiday off sometime within the next couple of months. The same goes for many state employees. And then also many employees are receiving overtime for working today. In Revere, for example, people who put in a day's work at City Hall will receive 2.5 times their normal pay. Eliminating the holiday is almost more trouble than it's worth. Staffing it is becoming more difficult, and it's also becoming pretty expensive. For more on this Sunday's St. Patrick's Day parade in South Boston, here's my colleague, Billy Baker.
Thanks, Peter. I'm Billy Baker. I'm a reporter for the Boston Globe, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on this Sunday, which is the St. Patrick's Day parade in South Boston. Traditionally, it's a big event in the city, one of the largest we have here in the city of Boston. This year, it's going to be a little different. We're going to have two parades. There's going to be the traditional St. Patrick's Day parade, which starts at 1 at Broadway Station. And right behind it, 1 mile behind it, will be an alternative parade, the St. Patrick's Peace Parade, which is being organized by a group called Veterans for Peace. They were denied entry into the main parade, so they've organized they've taken advantage of a provision which allows for an alternate parade that begins 1 mile behind the main parade, and they've opened it up to many other groups. So back in 1995, the organizers of the traditional St. Patrick's Day parade went to the Supreme Court, and they won a landmark decision which essentially allowed them to prevent any organizations from marching in their parade if they thought the message ran contrary to the one they were trying to present. What they essentially used it for is to keep a gay and lesbian Irish American group from marching in the parade. And that's gone on now for about 16 years. We have the main parade, we have the alternate parade that's 1 mile behind it. But the St. Patrick's Day parade follows a route that takes it down East Broadway to the beach, to the beginning of Pleasure Bay and Castle Island, makes a right-hand turn and comes back. Basically makes a U-turn and runs back the opposite direction, 1 block parallel. So you're going to have an instance where these two parades are really going to be running parallel to each other, 1 block apart for a good stretch of the day.